Shows like Making a Murder and the podcast Serial have been hugely popular all over mainstream media. But investigative reporter Jessi Schultz caught up with one Arizona man whose story of justice is all too similar.
I'm here in front of the Maricopa County Superior Court, where every day behind those doors, people are charged and convicted of crimes. But what happened when the crime they're convicted of, they didn't actually do? On Sundays, Drayton and Maria Witt like to take their daughter, Ellie Mae Justice, to the park. But just a few short years ago, this wouldn't have been possible. At 18, Drayton Witt was sent to prison for second-degree murder, allegedly for shaking their 4-month-old son, Steven, to death.
I was 18 when my son passed away. I just hid in a hole, and I tried not to come out of it. And then the police came knocking at my door.
Drayton maintained his innocence.
I wasn't going to take a plea. I took it to trial, I lost. I was given 20 years flat.
Maria stood by him. The two even got married in prison.
The fact that he was now getting charged for the death of something that he loved, I wouldn't walk away from that. And I wanted to stand by his side. I wanted to do that time with him.
Behind bars, Drayton wrote the Arizona Justice Project.
You didn't have to read Drayton's file several times to figure out that this was just crazy.
Randy Papetti was an attorney on Drayton's case. He argued that Steven had been sick from birth and died of natural causes.
He'd been having seizures and hospital stays, and for them to ignore all that and say, nope, we can tell he was shaken, it didn't even make any sense.
In 2012, he was exonerated of his charges. 12 years after going in. Since the project's start, it has received 5,000 requests for help. It's been successful in 24 cases, and last year alone, it received 350 letters for case review.
The government is so strong and really can overwhelm the little guy that those people need somebody fighting for them, especially when they didn't do the crime that they're accused of.
One of the problems in this area is the state, in my view, is overly reluctant to admit past mistakes.
KHALIL RUSHDAN was also wrongfully convicted. His charge was felony murder.
You could either lay down on this conviction, or you can keep fighting.
After serving 15.5 years, the Justice Project took on his case and he was released in 2011. Arizona is one of 20 states that doesn't give compensation to the wrongfully convicted. Drayton and RUSHDAN didn't get a dime.
It was really hard to re-enter back into society.
Everything we had, me and my wife lost it all. Every bit of it. Not a memento, nothing. I lost it all.
Maria says she's still angry about their lost years.
It's hard for me. It's really hard for me.
Despite what happened, Drayton and Maria said they feel lucky.
The fact that I'm out of prison, I go to work every day, I come home to a beautiful daughter. I mean, life's good for me.
The Maricopa County Attorney's Office did not want to comment on the WITT case, but they did tell me they consider it a dismissal rather than a full exoneration. With the investigative team, Jessi Schultz, Cronkite News.